At 11 tonight, Wilmington City Council approving the rezoning of a couple of pieces of property along Carolina Beach Road.
Two new housing developments got the green light tonight. The developments will be just down the street from each other. One will use 23 acres near the intersection of Carolina Beach Road and Independence Boulevard. That will be home to apartments and townhomes. Council mandated that several conditions go along with that approval, including a physical barrier be put in at the entrance on Independence Boulevard. It will prevent drivers from making left-hand turns out of the complex onto an already very busy street. The only no vote to the rezoning came from Council member Kevin Spears.
Council also unanimously approved rezoning nearly 8 acres not far from the Beach Road Independence intersection. It's in the 3900 block of Carolina Beach Road, and developers propose to build another 225 units worth of housing. That project will include 3 four-story buildings. The developers are proposing to have 23 of the 225 units to be workforce housing. The city's planning board and Cape Fear Housing Coalition both approved of this proposal. The plans also include a street which could connect to future development of Barclay West.